This is my Land Rover Defender 110, which we spent a good few weeks last summer converting it to a pop top. To be honest, we had to get the job done before a Europe trip, and it was so intense that it kind of scarred me, and I haven't touched it in almost a year. But that ends today because we have got a serious upgrade to do. I am bored of working on BMWs for a bit, so I want a break. And I kind of miss working on the Defender, even though I'm going to regret saying that later because it's 31 degrees today and we have some heavy duty stuff to fit. Where are we at? Basically, this thing is unbelievable and it is always on the road and it's just sick. Next week, I'm going on a camping trip and this needs a little bit of work. So I thought it'd be a good time to fit these parts that we've had for a year on the shelf, not doing anything. I'm a scumbag. We have, this is gonna mean absolutely nothing to non-4x4 people, but this is a steering arm protector, and this is a heavy duty steering bar. We've got a full bush kit, and we have a conversion kit for something I'll explain in a bit. Do you remember when we were in North Wales and we got stuck?
Yeah. You bent that arm?
Yeah.
You snapped your steering arm. It's the whole bar.
It's the whole bar. That's supposed to be straight and that goes to that rear knuckle back there. Basically what happens is like...
Who saved us? It was Thingy, wasn't it? The bike park.
Right, we're at Diffy Bike Park. Look at this. Look what they use as their uplift vehicles. Oh, baby.
That should do the job lovely.
Just went to Diffy Bike Park and the Athens just gave us a steering bar.
This is actually quite a common problem with Defenders, that you bend or snap one of these steering bars. This is the steering arm that we robbed off the Athertons. It was pretty old and crusty when we got it, and we've never changed it. We've never done the tracking since.
No.
So we're replacing this with a heavy duty one. We're gonna get rid of this diff guard because we have to, and we're fitting a steering box that like goes around this, basically, because if this bends, it stops it from bending if the box is surrounding it, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it's one more layer to hit, isn't it?
Yeah. We're also doing a, so this is your steering box up there, and this is like a swan neck drop arm that goes to your steering as well. This thing, this ball joint in here always goes, but to replace it, it's just a nightmare. So we're gonna do a conversion on this to a straight one, which we have here. So that basically goes flat, and then we can just use a normal track rod end in there like that. So if we ever need to like service it or get a new one, we can get a track rod end super easy. We're gonna tackle three things. Number one, we're replacing the drop arm, and this is gonna make it easier for us to work on, and if it ever dies, we can service it a lot easier. The other problem is skinny ass steering bar that's on there at the moment, the stock ones. This is a heavy duty steel one.
Scaffold bar, man.
This is super heavy. So this isn't gonna bend, and it's gonna feel a lot more like solid when you steer. And then this, that's gonna go inside there, so that if this does bend, it can't bend much because that's stopping it from bending. So we've got protection, we've got better feel, and we've got serviceability. So we've got a diff guard on it at the moment, but that one won't work with what we've got. So we have to use this one and weld it on. So we're gonna have to take that diff guard off, weld this one on. So you can kind of see why we've been putting this off for a while.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of work.
How long have you been putting it off?
I bought it a show last year, July 2024. So this has been here for a year, over a year. And then we've got a whole bush kit.
Shut that box.
Yeah. Pretend I never saw that.
Yeah. La 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 la.
For some reason, we always end up doing bushes on the hottest days of the year. First things first, we are going to remove this big metal guard that's on the front, and this is just your steering guard. It just stops stuff from hitting it in the front. It also houses the horns, which no longer work, so we're going to get rid of them. And then we're unbolting this big ass diff guard that we've got because, like I said, we need to change it for a smaller one. Oh my god, yeah, we definitely need it. Forgot about that.
Took some beating.
Yeah. I think something up here is taking a beating as well. Look at that. I've hit something there, and it's pushed this outer sleeve in, and it's just been rubbing. We're gonna remove all the old stuff. So we're gonna remove the steering dampener, because we're replacing this arm. So this drop link coming from the steering box.
Straight out.
Sick. Right. Next one.
This big boy.
Good luck. We've got this puppy. This is gonna go on here, and then we're gonna wind that nut up, and it should pull that off.
Yeah, right away.
So we're unbolting the steering dampener because we're saving that and we're going to keep using it. So we'll put that to the side. And then the last thing to come off is the steering bar that we fitted in the middle of a track in Wales. And to be fair, it did a good stint, but this is now the sum of all the parts that we are taking off. Right, before we fit the new parts, we have to tell you there's a sale on our shop. End of summer sale. We've just got loads of stock back there, and we've got new stock arriving, so we need to make space, and it's all hoodies and it's really hot. So if you want to get loads of stuff on sale, go get it. It's not gonna last long because
Blanket sale.
there's not that much left. So if you want to grab a couple of deals, then head over to the website. Some of these are my favorite products we've released in a while, like these Going Nowhere hoodies, which have a nice back print, and they are from our Luxe hoodies, which they're like 400 GSM, real fluffy inside. We've also got the Handy Andy design, which is the Luxe hoodies as well, and they have a back print that looks like that, which is cool. We've also got accessories like these air freshener packs, which come with a bunch, and they smell really nice. We've got long sleeve t-shirts with sleeve print and a back print. These also come in the blue color, which looks awesome. And then yeah, we've got some short sleeve tees, we got some stickers, and yeah, a bunch of other stuff, shorts, socks, etc. Bock123.com, big sale, live now, doesn't last long. I'm trying to work out, well, we think we figured this out. So this is the hollow steering guard. This is going to go over the steering arm, and basically what it looks like is we've got two holes here on the bottom of the diff, and we've got two holes there. I think that's basically it.
Sick.
Step one of the reassembly, we're just going to get the bad job out of the way first, I reckon.
Yeah.
This is the new diff guard, and it's going to get welded on there, and it wants to sit around this line here, but this bracket is in the way. That bracket is just for left-hand drive cars, because this is right-hand drive, and that goes to the steering box up there, but if it was left-hand drive, it would be the other way. So I think they just make the axle with right-hand drive and left-hand drive abilities. So we're gonna have to cut away a little bit of this, annoyingly, so that can sit up higher. The huge box that goes around the back would be in the way of the old diff guard. So this is a much smaller diff guard, but as you can see by the huge whopping dent, we definitely need one.
And the box at the back, I think, protects the back of the
Yeah.
thing, doesn't it?
Sweet, right, let's cut this. We basically just need to get that corner and that corner away. So I'm gonna get in there with a flapper. That's better, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Ain't going anywhere. Welds. The settings were up high. That is definitely through and penetrated. We got the bottom and the two sides. So paint her up. Perfect. Diff guard done. I've just had a thought as well. I've changed my mind. We're doing all brand new steering arms, brand new track rod ends, and it's going for an alignment in a couple of days. which will be this video, but I just thought whilst we're here, my steering is awful. It's like proper vibrating. So we have the bushes to do this huge bar here. That's your radius arm. So you got a bushing there, you got a bushing there, and a bushing there. I have those bushes in stock. We got new poly bushes. So we just thought, why not do that whilst we're here? If it's going for alignment, we might as well just do everything.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid doing it because I hate doing bushes, but we do have the press now, so let's have it. From what I can see, we've got a big one here, so that's going to do the end. Then we have this one here, that bolt, and then that one there. So 3 big bolts. Wow.
D-Walt. Hold that.
That was mental.
Christ alone.
I was getting vibrated to death then. I was
No.
This bolt's being stubborn, probably because it's been submerged in mud half its life. She's getting ripped.
Panhard. Radius arm to chassis.
Done. How about you, bastard?
Smoking.
Nice. Oh, green plug.
Green. There she blows. I do love working on big bolts. Big bolt stuff is kind of fun, isn't it? Oh my god, you want to see these bushes? No wonder my steering felt bad. I'm just leave her in there. Oh, that's heavy. Do you reckon that's doing much?
It's got a few more 1,000 miles.
That is so bad.
That's
not great.
legit. Women with 4 kids, single mum. That's what you're like when you're in it.
Need to do some Kegel exercises.
Kegel.
Yeah, some pelvic
Floor, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Like a sausage down an alleyway.
Yeah.
I've got to say, originally I started this job because I never wanted to be stranded on a mountain again. But looking at all of these old parts and seeing how worn all the ball joints and the bushes are, I'm actually more excited now to have lovely steering and a nice feeling truck.
Yeah, look, that hole is completely ovalized.
Get a little pump on.
Next.
Not the fresh yet.
Oh, wait.
They got races.
Have they got races? That was a slag. That one was easy. That one went lush. We just got a hacksaw through that one, but this one was like a bit caked.
Please be in 2 sections. Please be in 2 sections.
They'll push in. Installation grease. Housing, clean, bush, grease. Yeah, go on, try that. If it'll just...
Straight
yeah,
out.
she's going. There you go.
Aye.
Yeah. Hey, that actually works.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Truffle butter. 1 down. 3 to go.
Yeah.
It's gonna go.
That's what dreams are made of.
It's ridiculous.
That is unreal.
I got greasy hands.
Oh. Oh.
That's it. And then we got these ones.
Oh, these should be on the end, I'm sure there's nothing to them. Poly bushing is actually the most underrated thing due to a car, I reckon.
Reckon?
Man, it's so sick.
It is.
It actually transforms a car.
Yeah. Don't get any ideas now, George. That's going on there. I'm pretty stoked with that, you know. So you hold that in there.
That's tight.
Oh, God, you dirty. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Oh. Flat washer on, and then new bolt,
Nut.
new nut.
You love that.
I'm so bad at that.
Your head's gone.
That's like my one form of dyslexia. Yeah, I'm super smart on everything else. Genius. And then just can't get nuts and bolts right. We'll tighten that when it's on the floor, and we'll torque it to spec with the weight on it. That. Brand new bolts.
Buzzing.
Love to see it. Keep going. And stop.
Is that working?
Yeah, that's it.
Buzzing, what a good shout. Let's go then.
Everything's a hammer if you want it to be. I don't want to go too tight, so just tell me when it's in, almost there.
Yeah.
That is one radius arm done. Right, time lapse, other side. Radius arms, bushes, done. That was not on my bingo card list for today, but we did it anyway.
Maybe I gotta go at it.
Yeah, so I'm stoked. And they were completely
Worth doing.
so they needed doing. We are gonna do this one as well now, because
Panhard.
I've just seen that we've got the bushings.
Panhard bar.
So this is your panhard bar. If the bushings in this go, this is what causes death wobbles. We've seen the clips. And it's just like, we've got the bushes, we've got the blokes,
Let's do it.
we're gonna do it.
You got cheaper.
Ooh. The bolt at the back is a 24mm. We don't have a 24mm spanner, so we use an adjustable, which means we've rounded it off.
Just start it like slowly. Bit more. Getting me, Shaq.
Have that. Imagine the gob just. Power bar. 8.
Panhard.
Right, back here with Darth Maul. We got these. Super Pro Panhard Rod Bush. So we get these in, and that'll make our steering feel toit.
Beauty.
Towards the toilet, we've still got loads more to do. So we're just gonna keep on going. I'm very excited for this though, because I've realized how good this is gonna feel. The Defender has felt turd for many moons. Remember? That actually blew my mind. Show them again. So, someone taught me this in the comments the other day. Me and Andy literally had no idea, did
I
we?
showed Chaffee fencing the other day, that blew his mind. He goes, the hell?
This is your boss,
Yeah.
long in the game, and he didn't even know about this. So basically,
You want to put this in your drill. So you tighten up as you normally do, like that. So you go, It's tight, isn't
That's
it?
tight. That's normally where we go to. And like,
Yeah.
if you want to go real tight, you just crank it a bit more, don't
Yeah,
you?
so you got, so start tight.
Yeah.
You do like a little turn on the back. And
That's
that, that locks it in.
Look, listen, you can hear it.
So you just get that, half turn back, locked in.
Every day's a school day.
Okay.
Weirdly, when we tried to put in the bushes for the panhard bar, they didn't actually fit. The two purple bits went in quite nice, but then the center was actually way too big and it just seemed to like push the other one out. It's as if there wasn't enough room for like all three bits to be in there. So yeah, we triple checked part numbers and everything, and we've got the right kit and the right part numbers, but we think there might just be a manufacturer's defect or whatever, because this does not fit. We even tried to just squeeze it in and hammer in the panhard bar with these bushes in, but nothing fit. It ended up shredding them to bits. So
D bushes for the anti-roll bar haven't turned up today, which we need, and those bushes are wrong, which we need. So I'm gonna order some parts and I'll see you when they arrive.
overnight parts run from the Land Rover shop, and we managed to get hold of some OEM style panhard bar bushes. And yeah, this has actually been quite a nightmare. I thought this would be a very easy job, 2 bolts, 2 bushes, but that's working on cars sometimes, eh?
In other news, it is 11 AM. We have a tracking appointment at 4 o'clock. So we have to get this back together today so we can go for tracking and get aligned, and then it's gonna feel, hopefully, lush. I'm just obsessed with alignments at the moment. I love it. This is the best thing we bought this year, I reckon.
So good.
OEM style bush pushed in. And the saga is complete. You know where it goes. It's gonna go through there, diagonally up to there.
You got the new bolts?
New bolts. Fat boys. Done.
Panhard bar.
Lovely. Other pieces of the puzzle, we got front anti-roll bar, poly bushes, D bushes, and rear. So we couldn't actually complete any of this without these, and they just arrived. So that was lucky. This is gonna feel mint. Who needs articulation when you've got stable road stability? Anti-roll bar, D bushes, we've got new drop links for it as well, because these were absolutely smoked. And new bolt kit as well. Now we can build up the anti-roll bar.
Yep.
Yeah. And then in doing that, we can put the new steering box on.
Oh, look at these old girls. I mean, the centers are awful, but the edges are wrecked.
Yeah, I mean, I pulled this off a scrapyard Disco 1 that's been lying in a field for years, so.
Is it like an upgrade, was it?
No, mine just didn't come with any.
Oh, true.
Mine never came with anti-roll bar, so I had to go and find someone's scrap cars. Yeah, they ain't great.
Ain't great.
No. Oh, bloody lovely. So, those brackets there, is it? Yeah, because they're going to go to there, and the bracket's going to go to there. We're going for it.
Let's go. Let's have it.
Yep.
So I'm thinking like that. And if you want to wind that back in, just hold it in place.
Winner, winner.
I think so. It's going to be a ratchet spanner, probably. Yeah, okay.
Nice. Solid already. How's about this then?
Dream.
So that's on. Next step is we need to connect the anti-roll bar from there to the axle using brand new, baby. This should stiffen things up. The box is fully in place. The new drop links are on the anti-roll bar. The new D bushes are on the anti-roll bar. So next thing, we've got to connect the 2 hubs together. So we've got that hole in there, and then there's one in there. So we've got to connect that to that. That used to be done with this. This is where the big upgrade comes in, because over here Oh my god! That is a heavy duty steering arm, steering bar thing, and that probably weighs triple what the other one does.
So for people at home that don't want to spend any money,
Yeah.
what would you bet? What would you get? Either an uprated one of them,
Yeah,
or the box.
the uprated one. This is in. I reckon this is never going to bend.
Yeah.
The box is just there, just in case it does.
Yeah.
Because like,
So if you were gonna do something, you just do the uprated one.
yeah, if I was going to do one thing, I'd just buy that.
Yeah.
These are called the Gwyn Lewis Sumo bars, and yeah, they're threaded on the end of there. They're threaded, the old Freddo. And then in here we've got a bunch of heavy duty track rod ends that are greasable as well, which is nice. So they're going to go in the end of that big fat bar. A bit of grease on the threads. We have 2 left-hand thread, like Oppo thread, and then 2 normal thread. That feels so weird, doesn't it, Oppo thread?
What is the opposite to Fred? Now, opposite of Fred would be, what was Fred's bird? The one that murdered loads of people.
Oh, Rose.
That's it.
Left-hand Fred West. Oh, dear me.
Stupid.
Okay, ow! Ah! If you've ever worked under a lift, hitting your head on things is
The wheel's the worst for me.
the most infuriating thing. Anyway.
Crushes your neck.
We're in, baby.
There she comes.
Put that puppy in and then we're in. There you go. So obviously we're going for a tracking appointment in a minute, but you can sort of see the concept now. Like if you look at this photo of the bent steering bar, you can see how S-bends it goes. Now that this is in the way, that can't bow out too much.
Can't hit it on rock.
But yeah, that is absolutely beefy. Oh, that is mega.
Like an Egyptian.
Ah,
They got that in
the birds. And the hieroglyphic. The next thing we got to do is the drop arm conversion at the front.
there. Yes.
This is the original one. Basically, this is called a swan neck. This comes down from the steering box. So this is your steering input. So when you turn the steering wheel, this thing will spin, threaded and tapered, like splined. So that goes into that hole there. So then you turn this puppy, that moves this bar, goes from there to there. We'll move that one, which will then move the one at the back. So the only problem with this is there's a ball joint in there and that goes a bit mank. And these things are a nightmare. They're like a bit weird. And if that ball joint goes, you've got to replace the whole thing.
You go for the old chicken neck conversion.
Powerbolt crank.
That's what. It's a good shout. That's what it's called though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that the chicken neck?
No, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, that was goose and that was chicken.
Was it?
Said, yeah.
But anyway, so this one's a lot more flat. And then instead of having that ball joint on the end, you put a regular ball joint.
I was waiting for you to say it.
What ball joint?
You to go, oh yeah, so it has a ball joint in it. You don't want a ball joint, and then this one just takes a regular ball joint.
Track rod end. So it takes one of these. And this is the new bar.
It's heavy, isn't it?
Yeah. We have another set of heavy duty track rod ends. One of them goes in there, and the other one goes on the other side. So then, if you ever get in a bit of strife on the track and some stuff goes wrong and your ball joint gets cooked, you don't have to replace a ball joint, you just have to replace a standard ass track rod end that are cheap and easy to get.
Perfect.
And that is really nice. And greasable, so maintainable. 2 track rod ends on there. Okay. There we go. Both are on.
Yep.
Both are Ron Weasley. And then Thunderbolt crank. This has a master spline, so that can only go in one sort of way.
Should roughly point towards the driver's side.
Oh, we go that way. There you go. So that's gonna go like that. So that's gonna go on that wheel. And that is gonna go up there. Like that.
Like that.
we've got a new washer and a new thingy. There you go. That's all loosey-goosey, but
Yeah.
you get the idea. Pretty sick, isn't it?
Yeah. Just bowl it all up.
Yeah, well, the only thing left to do is, this is the steering damper, and we've got to get that back on, which means we've got to fit a bracket to adapt that to take this. And in the kit, comes with the brackets and instructions on how to do it. Yeah, simple enough. We've got to leave in an hour, or less than an hour. Let's go. So that is literally the bracket. It just relocates that and then still bolts up in the original place there. But that is basically all the components ready.
Just do it all up and go get tracked.
Yeah, now we have to tighten it all. Then we've got to drop it all down, torque it to spec, and then go get tracked. So, time lapse, we're in a rush.
Yep.
Let's go. Looks pretty tack, but yeah, we've converted that to straight arm with a track rod end, heavy duty drag link. We've adapted that to have the steering dampener. We've fitted a new diff guard because our old one wouldn't have fit with this. We've got a new one of these, loads of new drop links, new bushes for the D bush on the anti-roll bar. We've got a heavy duty steering bar, and we've roughly tracked it. So, and then, oh yeah, we also did new bushes for the radius arms. So, these aren't tight because we've got to have it lowered down with the weight on it, and then it gets torqued up to like 170 Newton meters. So, wheels on, drop it down, torque it up, and then we got to go because our tracking appointment is at 4. And we've got half an hour to get there. Right, we don't have time to do the steering guard and everything up the front, so we're just gonna zip tie the horn. Wheels gonna touch the ground. Right, get under there. 176. Lovely. Other side. Radius arm's done, let's go.
Speed run. Say this now. Look at this. Oh, stop it. Nah, don't, because that's actually mank. We're just gonna flip it on its roof.
I don't know whether that's just tracking really off, but something is not right, is it?
It'll be alright.
Yeah, right. I'm so sweaty, that was stressful.
See you in a minute.
Half an hour later, we are tracked and dead straight. So huge shout out to Jono and the Barthwick boys down in Gloucester. If you ever need any tracking or tyres doing, go there.
How's that beauty then?
Oh yeah.
Let's have a look.
There you go, that was the old one.
2 degrees toe, 2 degrees. What we got now? Oh my god.
0.06 and 0.04.
Beauty.
0.1 overall.
Well, hopefully. Rear ain't great. But
That's for another day, the rear. There's some big stuff going on back there, so we don't have the parts yet. We're waiting for them. Look at that. It used to literally go like that, like real quick, like that is so nice.
Dream.
And it's straight. I've been meaning to do that since I got this Defender. I've never actually properly tracked this.
No.
Yeah, like that feels sick.
Awesome. At least, like, you can feel it.
Yeah, right there. Right straight.
So good.
Feeling that.
Buzzing.
Great feeling.
Nice work.
Just on that quick drive back, that is the best the Defender's ever felt. So I am buzzing. So we're straight, the steering feels solid, and I know we're gonna be protected and I'm not gonna get stuck on a mountain again. Not on that problem anyway. Probably another one, but hey ho, I fixed an issue. So yeah, we got the guard back on, and you would be none the wiser apart from that little chromie there. So I think that is a sick upgrade. But yeah, we still have more to do. The rear has got tons of bushes. It's got tons of stuff on there, and I think we're going to attack that next. We've also got some camper upgrades to make. So that is going to be the next video. And yeah, don't forget, big sale on the BQR website. Link is in the description, or just go on the website there. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm definitely stoked on the Defender again, and I'm excited to test it out. But yeah, heavy duty stuff. Love it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye.